Welcome back to Seattle Organic SEO. This is Brandon, and today I thought I would record a video about how I think and what I do on a daily basis. And I'm going to upload it to the channel just because I don't know what you guys want. And, learning how to do SEO or leveraging the secrets or the tactics that I use on a regular basis that have literally generated income for the past 15 years passively, or helped companies sell for like $500 million, or just a bunch of different things that SEO has done, is valuable to you, or I'm not sure what you're looking for here on the channel. Frankly, I created quite a bit of activity, a lot of content that is just random. And so that's where a lot of you come here for. But I'm going to play Carly Hansen as some background music just because I'm listening to her a lot lately. Hopefully this doesn't override my voice. Anyway, so I am sitting here within Alaska Airlines because I was just booking a ticket or a set of tickets for my parents and I to go back to Austin here in early May. And I was going to show you all how I think, because frankly, just buying tickets, getting a hotel room, getting the rental car, planning out what's going on is literally something that can take all day long. And these days I'm playing with a lot of AI tools, from Manus to basically Perplexity and Claude as being the top three that I like. But you're familiar with ChatGPT, Gemini potentially, which actually just launched their most recent version. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's pretty crazy. You should check it out. I was talking to my friend Kate last night. We met up. If you can see this in Gemini, they literally have deep research with 2.5 Pro, and you can use it for free. But I was talking to my friend Kate, who's here in town for the Google I/O conference. She runs a company called Lately. I think it's lately.io. Nope. Let's see here. Another way to find it. Might be spelling it correctly. There it is. Lately.ai. Lately.ai, not IO. Why did I say IO? Anyway, she was ahead of the curve 12 years ago when she created this company. And overall, AI has just been taking over like nuts, gangbusters. And she told me what they showed her at the Google I/O conference and whatnot. And so that's what I think would save us a ton of time with all this other stuff, which frankly took forever last night for me to book all this stuff. But the problem is that AI wouldn't understand what's in my head and how I operate and all the different things that are needed. Even the most intelligent prompts couldn't have potentially generated what I ended up doing by the end of the night. So it was very customized. So that proves that AI can't do everything, but at the same time, it can eventually, or at least if people are building the right tools that allow you to put in the right information and customize it the way that I want it, okay? But sometimes we don't even know what we want. So sometimes it's an iterative process. And as a result, the AI can't even read your mind, right? So it's kind of interesting in that respect as well. But anyway, I ended up booking not only one of the most convenient hotels to the H Mart, I got really good airfare by the end of the night. I got a decent price for the rental car that we're going to use for the entire time. And so I got basically all I wanted. But with that said, I was a little bit, frustrated that if the $120 extra that budget added to the original estimate for the car rental. And, with the hotel and things like that, it was a little bit like, okay, I'm not sure if this is the exact location I want to be in for the entire time with my folks. But I'm happy with what ended up being the result. So anyway, my point here in this long-winded way is, would you like me to show you how I do things here? Like, do you want to see actually how I actually operate? Since that seems to be what a lot of my students like when I was tutoring, or I guess a lot of my clients as well, as far as coaching them how to, optimize their sites and even my mentees also appreciate sometimes the different pieces of advice and strategies that I've actually shared. Do you want tools? I don't know what you want. I'm actually creating a new podcast called Startup Wins. And so that will hopefully have some really great advice and strategic deliverables slash action items for you to take away whenever you listen to the podcast. And hopefully the guests will be interesting to listen to and have all that actionable advice. It's funny because I'm currently negotiating the time with a lot of these people, and sometimes they're so busy that it's funny because they'll switch their schedule, or I will have to switch mine, and it's just funny as hell. If you knew what was going on in the background for these shows. But I don't make any money from these shows. I'm mainly doing this for your benefit. I do get some networking benefits from it, and I do learn a lot, which is the subject of a book that I'm going to be writing here soon. So that's another thing. Anyway, this was a long-winded, just random set of thoughts, but I do ask that question, what do you want? And if you are able to comment here, then hopefully I'll create some more content based off of that. Are you happy? Is this channel even interesting to you? I noticed that my subscriber count has kind of stalled. And so I have to kind of figure out what this channel is actually about and what it should give all of you. So I'll upload this video and see if anybody even is paying attention or whether or not it even gets any traction. Because the other thing is I'm not really that tuned in on the algorithm right now and not being strategic about what I do upload here. So anyway, hope you're having a great Friday. Today is April 11, 2025. It is a couple months before I depart here in Las Vegas to another incredible city. I won't even say right now, but you should have figured that out with the beginning of this video. Take care. Thanks for visiting, by the way. Seattle Organic SEO.